Moving overseas now, both sides in Cairo seem to be digging in. The protesters rocking Egypt and the Middle East continued their third week in the streets today. Embattled President Hosni Mubarak summoned his reshuffled cabinet for its first formal meeting. And ABC's Terry Moran is watching it all in Cairo tonight. Terry.
Good evening, Diane. Well, it's a new normal in Egypt now. Those protesters are still in control of Liberation Square, but ordinary life in Cairo is resuming around them. But the battle-hardened veterans of this protest movement know that victory is not yet theirs, not as long as President Hosni Mubarak holds power.
There he was today, appearing on Egyptian television almost as if the last 2 weeks hadn't happened. President Mubarak meeting with his cabinet, sending an unmistakable message: I'm still here.
Do you trust Mubarak?
No. Out in Liberation Square today, protesters were settling in for the long haul in their tent city, with food distribution, makeshift showers, medical clinics.
You're the doctor of Tahrir. And here is your office.
And they're even talking about dividing up the square into smoking and non-smoking sections. They believe this is the new Egypt.
There are people young, older,
yes,
women,
Muslims,
women, This is the nation.
Yes.
The regime is reeling, but scrambling to pacify the street with concessions over the weekend, guaranteeing press freedom, pledging not to block internet access or texting, and meeting with opposition leaders, including members of the Muslim Brotherhood. And just days ago, this Cairo street was a battleground. Now there's heavy traffic again. But some things haven't changed. Al Jazeera journalist Ayman Mohyeldin was detained by military police for 9 hours yesterday, and he saw firsthand how the regime still responds to dissent.
People that were sitting next to us who were other people that were arrested in the crowd, not journalists, they were slapped, they were kicked, they were beaten.
Late today, this protest movement got some very good news. Authorities released Wael Honim. He is a 30-year-old Google executive, one of the heroes of this revolt. He helped organize this protest movement online after he was released and was told of the more than 100 deaths in this revolt so far. He broke down and wept and apologized to the families of all who lost their lives.